This is We Have a Problem podcast. I'm Charles Hall, and this is Diamond Hall. This podcast was built for leadership conversations and problem solving, building for the betterment, life aspects, and today we would like to dive into the topic managing versus multiplying. Have you ever been a part of a team or an organization and you felt stuck? You felt like you can get more out of the moment, you feel like you can get more out of the project, but there are things that were holding you up or hindering the progression of what you were trying to accomplish. Today, we would like to talk about this. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. And to that end, and with your permission, let's begin and let's build. So, babe, I'm intrigued by this idea of managing versus multiplying because, in one aspect or one outlook, you see just the routine of doing things the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the other viewpoint, you see people becoming a better version of themselves. So I see leadership as not keeping people busy
Okay.
because you can manage something and stay busy. But while we're working on a project, if an individual or the team is becoming better in the midst of it, that means we're multiplying. That means they're multiplying. That means they're doing more. And as leaders, I really believe it's important that we just don't keep people busy, but we're intentional and strategic to help build. So if we're managing and we're only upholding what's there, how do we ascend to better? How do we ascend to another level of achievement? So, babe, we have this mutual friend. He's a maestro. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
His name is Devon. He knows how to play every instrument, and he can set up a stage with LED walls, with lights. He's a genius. And we grew up in the church world with him. And what he did was he invested in the guys who came to serve at the church.
Mm-hmm.
And years later, they're now on tour and they have built businesses around his investment.
That
He
part.
wasn't just managing a team,
Yeah. He was building people.
he was building people.
Yeah.
He was building people who came to a facility. So that's why sometimes I say you have to PULL from the POOL. So you have to pull from the pool. So if you're in a church and you're frustrated that your team is not expanding and you guys are stuck and you guys are tired, what does that pool look like?
Mm.
Set up a station, have conversations, ask
Good.
questions,
Yeah.
set up a booth. And this is just one aspect in one organization, but he pulled from the pool
Yeah.
and he started pouring into them.
Yeah.
And these young guys are
Business owners.
they're business owners. Yeah. They're traveling the world with artists. They're traveling the world helping the entertainment industry.
Right. That's huge.
Based on him not just managing a weekend.
Mm.
He was multiplying. It's paying back in dividends. So as leaders, if we're intentional, and as leaders, if we are strategic and we see our gifts unwrapped to give, we see our insight, we see our credibility, we see the measure of authority that we're given, not so that we can house it and keep it, but we can dispense it with wisdom, of course, but to see it from a multiplication outlook or through the lenses of helping people become better versions of themselves. So down the line,
Yeah.
they can become business owners. They can travel the world with something that you invested. They can ascend to a better space or a better place based on us not just trying to manage and get through the week, get through the month, get through the project.
So, what would you say are a few things for someone who's in a leadership position, and they may say that I have been managing. I'm probably not the best at growing, and I am frustrated. What are those just few go-to tips that you would give to that person?
I would assess what you have. and then you can then adjust what you give. So if I assess and I look across, this is what I have and this is what I don't have. I either need to get more or I need to give more. I need to get
Mm,
more people on the team, and then I also need to give more of what I'm giving out, because if I can do it, who else can I look to? Who else can I look into so that I can give that to, so I can lighten the load? I don't want to steward what God cares about the most in a way that diminishes or demeans.
mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's not the action, it's the inaction.
Yeah.
It's what I don't do for someone that can
Wow.
still hurt them.
Wow.
It's what I don't say
Yeah.
that can still hurt them. So, how can I assess what I have and then address how much I need to give? The Bible says in Proverbs 9:11, just remember it, 911. Wisdom. Wisdom will multiply.
Yeah.
It will multiply your days and add years to your life. So they say one of the most valuable assets in life is time.
Mm-hmm.
So I can argue that wisdom is equally important, because the Bible says wisdom can multiply your days
Wow.
and add years to
Wow.
your life. So with wisdom, the project that you're working on
Uh-huh.
that takes 2 weeks, with the appropriate amount of wisdom instituted or implemented in the situation or the project, what will take you 2 weeks can take me 2 days. So I got back more time.
Yeah.
So it's
Wow.
not just time,
It's
it's time.
wisdom. Wow.
Time plus wisdom equals multiplication.
That's good.
Time plus wisdom equals multiplication. So how can I assess what I have? And be honest, to be honest, I've done this. I'm assessing where I'm at. This starts with self-awareness. Charles, do you really care about people, and are you okay if they reach what you see for them?
Are you okay that if they reach what you see for them, that doesn't take away from you?
It
That's good.
I
That would only open up further doors for you. Like you never work yourself out of an opportunity because you've opened up doors for other people.
Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been a great time. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will catch you on the next one.